do get great ice at the Briars and the Scott and the Worlds because we have so many talented, especially in this country, so many talented ice makers and guys that have taken the time to study it, know how to make it, know how to pebble, know how to shave, which is so important, the shaving of the ice. And in this case, Hans had the extra time, so he can watch that when he shaves, he can watch how the snow is coming off. You're taking the pebble off the top and see if the blade is, make sure the blade's level so no runs.
Andrea Laws. Back in 1990, won a Canadian championship with Allison Goring, and they went on to the Worlds. Let's take a look at the ice times. They're brought to you by Ford, built for life in Canada.
Well, the consistency of curl continues to the speed, measuring between the hog lines. The draw speed tonight we expect to be around 14 seconds, guards around 16, and Hack 11 and a half. There'll be a slight variation, and it will change a little bit as the game progresses. Although tonight it is a colder day, and with that extra time between draws, it may not have the same impact as we see on other nights.
One thing I like, Linda and Ray, is that the ice makers have been willing to share their information. And when you go to these major events, local ice makers come in and they pick up little tips. And so I think it's fair to say that ice in clubs, Linda, around the country has improved as well.
It is a tremendous program when they do get together, and over the years I think some of the ice makers have little secrets about what they want to do with their pebble and the ice temperatures and that sort of thing, but now we really do see them coming together to share. And just the last point on the ice makers, I don't think people realize that it's almost continuous work on ice. It's not like we're here during the day watching these draws. They work day and night to make the ice good for these teams. Now here's the slight difference between the two teams. If you have a leaning with these two teams, you're going to see Stefanie Lawton lean to the defense and Sherry Middaugh lean to the offense. So with the single rock and play out front and belonging to Middaugh, Marlies has asked for the hit. Trying to roll it into the rings, but it's a more defensive-minded call.
Kirsten Wall throws the third stone for this Middaugh team out of the Coldwater and District Curling Club, Coldwater, Ontario, in that snow belt region of southern Ontario.
Going sideways. Yeah.
Aurelia, Barrie, Collingwood.
Yeah. Hard. Every inch quick. Hard.
But you know what? That's fine. 14-4.
It is just a little bit slower at night. You can hear them say 14-4 and it stops a little short. That means we need to throw a little bit more weight than you do in the mornings. But it carried a little further, it would have been more buried as well.
Marlies Kasner.
Young team from Saskatchewan has been very, very sharp all week. They really have. They have the world experience at the junior level.
Right.
They work well together as sisters.
Well, there's a lot of youth at the top of the standings here, both on the men's and the women's side. Kelly Scott and Stefanie Lawton on the women's, and Sean Morris and Brad Gushu on the men's side.
Yeah, it's interesting. You're right. Changing of the guard, as someone suggested.
He does call a fairly aggressive game, so those numbers for Sherry are quite impressive. 80% and tied for second. Tied, as a matter of fact, with Stefanie Lawton.
She'll roll it to the tee line, pulling the 8.
That's good. We thought this guy was easy. Yeah.
So Sherry Middaugh comes in with a record of 4 and 3 and got off to a terrific start, then lost to Jennifer Jones, and then lost to our co-leader, Scott, beat Marie France, and then lost to Clybrink. And then she finishes, and now I guess obviously with Lawton and then Colleen Jones, and we say all these games potentially for quite a few tiebreakers, but we'll see how it all sorts out. We always say that. Singler and Bell trying to hold the line for their skip, and they do. And so now Lawton, remember, does have the hammer playing the yellow stick.
Good shot.
Her only loss coming to Sherry Anderson in the second draw. But make a note of that third game against Kelly Scott. That win. Should they remain tied, Lawton and Kelly Scott, Lawton would get the bye to the final because of her win over Scott in round robin. Only 3 teams make the playoffs.
Go Mohawk. Yeah.
Hard! Right on, guys! Hard!
Cordina and Laws, and they hold it.
Oh, it's interesting. We talk about the fact that we think the rolls are easier playing from the inside out, but there's quite a bit of swing to the wings tonight. So to play that
A little bit
shot,
more.
you either have to take a little risk with weight or ice to try and get that roll behind cover. Especially right now, the roll would be quite far because the guard is to the right, quite a bit to the right, actually, center line.
Firm weight. Okay, you're good.
In the first end, you're not going to take those chances, and Sherry sticks there, so before Stefanie to try and throw the blank.
Well, the roll would be nice to force Stefanie to have to draw for the single, but it wasn't important. The important thing in that particular shot was the hit. Stefanie wants the blank, but she's really up the weight here.
Got a thing from the front end. Catching up, she does. Nice throw. They get the blank. Stefanie Lawton out of Saskatoon. She'll hold the hammer when we come back to Halifax.
Purex Ultra, our thickest, softest Purex ever.
Remember when you had to travel to find yourself? You had to stand at the edge to feel alive. Dreams were something you chased after. Nothing's changed. And yet, everything's changed. The newly designed Ford Explorer. The adventure never ends.
They're here. Let's give Tyler's mom her gift. I can do it.
Come on, buddy, let's go.
My mom says I say thanks.
For those who are always there for you, why not give a Tim Hortons canister, including 5 packets of their favorite coffee for only $10.49 plus tax. Or the mug, only $6.95 plus tax with 1 packet.
Dr. Carolyn Dean, in her new book, Death by Modern Medicine, says that the key to good health is being an informed owner of your own body and making informed healthcare choices. Strauss Hurt Company, 25 years in Canada. Trust the tradition.
At True Value, we encourage kids to throw rocks at houses, and we even like to give them a little help. We're proud to be the official hardware supplier to curling season of champions. Just like we're proud of our True Value paint, we test and retest right at our own factory. We guarantee every can at every store. True value around the corner from your house.
All the way from the craftsmanship to the perfect pour. All the way from its introduction to becoming the #1 light beer in the world. All the way from an exacting brewing process to the easy drinking taste. All the way from the line to inside the club. All the way from the brewmaster to the bartender. When it goes down this smooth, make it a Bud Light. Smooth all the way.
TSN HD, redefining the image of sports. TSN HD is proudly presented by JVC. JVC, the HD technology leader.
My head hurts. But there are 1,024 playoff possibilities. But this is just one of them, obviously, 181. We mentioned Lawton and Scott. If they, in fact, tie, Lawton beat Scott in round robin, he would go to the final. Scott would get the semifinal spot. There is a potential for 7 teams to be in a playoff, a tiebreaker for the 3rd spot, all of them with 5 losses. And they said it couldn't be done. Let's begin our updates, then we'll check in on Kelly Scott and Jan Betcher. Betcher at 3 losses of the Cowie and Regina. Scott from Kelowna, she has the hammer. Tied with Stefanie Lawton at 6-1.
Vic, she's playing a raised double. If she happened to make it, I think she could score 3. But there's the jam, and she doesn't make it.
So the shot stone is in the 4-foot steal of 1 for Betcher. Right next door is Marie-France LaRouche looking to play spoiler. And as I say, the only team eliminated at this point against Jennifer Jones from the St. Vital in Winnipeg. And as the Rocks come into view, it looks like she's just trying to play some kind of a cut, maybe get that red out of there, get the one behind it, but she jams it. And so it will be 1 and a steal of 1 for Marie-France LaRouche. The Metro Center in Halifax, where we are for the entire week in these Canadian curling trials. So there you go, Ray. That's the potential is there for lots of tiebreakers.
This isn't bad.
So we'll have 3 games tomorrow for you, and a draw at 11, a draw at 3, a draw at 8, and 1 more at 10.
Yeah. That's a possibility.
You could get your curling 6 all in one day.
Yeah.
Yeah, 5 times.
And that's the thing, too, Lindy, we have to remind people is you can use the round-robin record to decide 1st and 2nd, but you would never use that to decide the final playoff spot. That's where the tiebreaker comes into play.
That's right. Nobody can be eliminated, Vic, by having lost to another team. Their record must be inferior to be knocked out of contention.
Sherry didn't want to really bounce off of that, I don't think.
No, it opened it up a little bit and didn't get the angle. So far, a beautiful come around on Leaf Stone's for the Lawton team, and not a bad angle, the yellow on the top 12 onto the other red. Without it bouncing out,
I think.
they should be able to tap it back.
Here as much as we can.
Get a little roll.
Back line.
Coming down, yeah.
Needs a little movement to get the inside roll, but it's coming across nicely. What a good shot this is.
And the inside roll to lie to.
Great shot.
Lawton with the hammer here in the 2nd after the blank in 1.
Sherry thinks the lineup is there now on yellow, red, and then the double on the yellows in the 4-foot. Andrea has to hit the first one quite precisely to make the shot.
There's also the jam on the red onto yellow onto red.
They needed to hit it on the other side, and it's really curling.
What do we do with that? Burn it almost? Yeah. You like this? Okay. Hit that one later. If we have to. Yeah. Yeah. You like that? Yeah. Yeah. Go straight, go straight. You bet.
Like to overlap the guard. The guard plays well here to really put Sherry Middaugh in trouble.
Stefanie does have the last stone.
3 if we can, guys. 1, 2, 3. Okay, let it work a bit. 3. 2 to 3. Yep. Yep, hard. Hard.
You want to get over as far as you can.
You'd like to overlap that red one. Don't know if they quite did.
Here. Leave it up here. It's
I
fine.
think it's doing the trick right now, Vic. I think Sherry Middaugh is going to give up on playing those center line stones and try and set up a rock, top 12, top 8 she can use later. If she sets up enough of them, you can run something those guards back into a couple of opportunities to get at those yellow ones.
But if the rock does curl an inch more, still closes the end off to the top red one in the 8-foot, and does take away the eventual run back.
Sherry will try and get another rock in there.
Kirsten Wall. And a little bump rolls away just slightly. Pretty nice shot, just the same. Like the angles then?
They would have preferred it more in front. The ice is still really sliding, as we saw from the time, and it had to be brushed for line.
And that's your question, Vic. They would have liked it angled onto that rather than bouncing off of that yellow stone. Would have liked it just kind of angled onto it. So
And in the event of getting someone back,
you could potentially get rid of at least one of those yellow stones. Throwing up a guard now, Linda. Take that away.
No, they're coming right in. You have to be careful, Vic, because they're trying to move these rocks, and they could actually tap the red one in more.
Notice she's got the hammer, but she's got 2 locked.
Yep, Ben. Yep. 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 Okay, that's fine. What are we?
Well, you could definitely play a hit on the come off the red and get the yellow in the 4-foot.
How much? A quarter?
The one that Linda's talking about right here, coming off of that one, right across onto that situation there.
There's a couple of options with that red one being there, too. If you hit it a bit thinner, it might bounce it up.
You catch the one on the button, the yellow stone as well. But you may move it, Dick, for sure. Well, it's a chance.
Yeah!
Kirsten Wall. Laws and Cordina. 1 1/4 of a stone. Jump it across. And we'll move it back and get some separation, but it's still Lawton line 2. She was inside right out of her hand. You heard Sherry
That's fine. That came up. Yeah.
yell a little bit.
Can we try to get in here? I guess if you happen to bump that a bit, that's okay. Just freeze right on it.
end.
Room big. Yep, in. Close, yep. Away. Room in. Mine's good, yep. Room. Mine's good. Whoa, whoa. 7, 8. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That's a good shot, Ellie. Great.
Doesn't get there for third shot.
That's good.
Pretty good shot,
Nice
just
shot.
the same.
Thanks. Yeah, too much danger if you try it. Well, all I'm doing is probably running a 7-inch arrows, right? Maybe getting a 5. Yeah. Yep. And I don't think so. Like, I'm thinking the 2 just hitting it. Right? Yeah. Yeah, I think with this move. Okay. Okay. Guard the 4? Coming this way? Or do you want to come in? No, I think definitely guard the 4.
Remember a couple of stones ago, Sherry Middaugh tried something and rearranged the red stones. They are no longer positioned to come into the yellows in the 4-foot, so she's in a lot of trouble and just realizes the yellow one that was just thrown has to be guarded. There's really not a lot to do with this situation.
The stone just haven't set up properly, and this is the rock here that Linda's talking about.
Just going to cross now? Sherry? I think so. It's the 2.
Going to come
What do I
across
need?
with the in-turn and play the guard on that.
Sherry Middaugh, her first here in the second. Stefanie Lawton with the hammer.
Where is it? Whoa, let it through. Yep. Yep. Whoa. Whoa, guys. Whoa, let it sit. Whoa, let it sit, please. Nice shot.
It's always nice when you're lying two and the other side of the ice is wide open. You have to be careful with your first one not to put it in a wrong spot where it'll work against you. But, I don't know about you, Linda, but I
Where I threw to get.
always get that warm,
Yep,
fuzzy
that looks
feeling
good.
when I'm drawing to possibly lie 3.
Yeah, those yellows aren't going anywhere unless you put yours in a position that can be used.
Live look at the game between Sherry Anderson, Colleen Jones, both at 4 losses after Jones took one with a steal in the first. 1-0 Jones. This is a hit for 2 for Anderson. And now it's a 2-1 game. Anderson leading 2-1 as they go to the third. Jones will have the hammer.
2 to 3. Line's good.
The difficulty with this one is they're going to guard this spot. If you happen to get your guard too tight, there is a way it can be used. So they're probably just putting it quite far out in front.
Rub it! Rub it! Can we rub it? Yep. Yes! No, we're not. Too late. Oh, yeah. Okay. That's good.
Well, that
I don't like that.
I know. I mean, that's the problem I was talking about, that no matter what she did with that stone, if it's in the position it is now, Sherry Middaugh can try and make the come around. It's tough, but you've left her something. If you put it tight, Dick, they could have maybe run your guard into the red, onto the yellow. So there was a lot of places that stone would go that weren't helpful to Stefanie.
Well, it does give Sherry a chance for a little bit of come around now. She could actually get it fully buried by catching half of the button.
Final stone of the second for Sherry Middaugh.
How's weight? Line's good. Where is it? Full 4, guys. Full 4. Full 4. Yeah! Yeah, line's good. Yeah!
Ordina.
Right up, you got it.
You got enough weight to get there? Drag it by one? Oh, it's going to have to really work to get it by their own stone, and they can't.
Three-quarters of it, hey? The nose almost does it. Yeah. Just to tap that up. Okay. So what kind of weight then? Like just back line? Back line. Okay.
She really can't do herself any harm here. And,
That was pretty close to you? Yep.
This will move this from here.
Line 2 looking to get 3.
Back line weight.
Stefanie Lawton here in the second.
Try to tap our yellow onto their red a little bit. Let's go, girl. Yeah. Need about three-quarters of the rock. The nose is close. Okay.
She said almost nose will give it to her.
Run it back. Nope.
Okay.
Didn't come up. And that might hurt. No, not quite. 2 yellow it is, and Lawton will have the early lead. Stefanie Lawton, Kelly Scott are tied for the lead at 6-1.
For centuries, the Strauss family harvested herbs throughout Europe. Practicing herbalists, they've been handing their recipes and processes down through the generations. 7th-generation herbalist Jim Strauss learned the craft at his grandmother's side, gathering and tasting herbs from the time he could walk. Today, the tradition continues with Jim's son Peter. The Strauss Herb Company has over 50 unique herbal products available across Canada and around the world.
So we're really going to do this? Stop for coffee only Tim Hortons. All the way to BC.
Only Tim's?
All the way east.
Nobody's done this before.
Take the target out. Rolling Stone says Siriana is brilliant. 4 stars.
This is a fight to the death.
It's exhilarating.
Why am I being investigated?
The kind of give-em-hell filmmaking that matters. Siriana.
Now playing in select cities, December 9th, everywhere.
Y&M? A coworker recommended it.
All right, people, we have a problem. It's 4 o'clock and I still have no idea what I'm making for dinner. I need answers. Sally? Tim? Anybody?
M&M has tons of ideas, complete meals. I have fewer meetings at work now.
Was blanked, and so we'll go to the 4th now. Sherry Middaugh with the hammer, trailing 2-0.
So we're really going to do this? Stop for coffee only Tim Hortons. All the way to BC.
Only two?
All the way east. Nobody's done this before.
Why M&M? Well, they're just so helpful.
Yeah.
You know, unlike some places.
Excuse me, can you help me?
I have to go ask someone.
At M&M, they suggest things. They're not afraid to help.
Well, they're just not afraid.
Hi, I'm Jennifer Jones.
And I'm Jen Hanna.
Not only do we share the same first name, but we share the same dream, to win the 2006 Scott Tournament of Hearts.
We played Jennifer's team last year in one of the greatest finals ever, and we hope to be in London for another try.
As competitors, we have to be ready for 9 consecutive days.
But as fans, you can choose your spots and be there whenever you want.
So go online or call today for details.
Together, we look forward to growing the game in the Forest City.
Okay, Jen, you can let go now.
No, that's all right. I'm okay.
Are you sure? I got it.
Back pain. It can affect more than your back. Robax Platinum, a special combination of 2 active ingredients, one to relieve back pain, the other to relax tense back muscles. Robax Platinum, helping you walk away from back pain.
How you doing? Well, look, I got a quick bridge. Stay right there, okay?
Next time, use the new JVC Averio. Easy to use, ready to go. With over 10 hours of DVD quality recording time and no need for tapes or discs.
Jen?
You'll never miss a moment. JVC Averio, the world's first hard drive camcorder.
Let's get you up to date now on the game between Jennifer Jones out of Winnipeg and Marie-France LaRouche. And Marie-France LaRouche is playing the third position. It's Carol Gagnon. After their slow start, she's been, this is her second game now as the skip, well, throwing the fourth stone, I guess more correctly. And she'll make the draw here for the single in 3 and a 2-1 lead over Jennifer Jones. Jones out of St. Vital in Winnipeg. Two teams at 4 losses, Sherry Anderson, Colleen Jones. Jones out of the Mayflower Club here in Halifax. Anderson from Delisle, Saskatchewan. And while earlier we showed you that 5 is still alive, that may be too much when it's all said and done. It would have to be the perfect scenario, of course. Perfect storm. Colleen Jones looking to draw her 2, and she's going to come up just a little light, and so it's a single. And a 2-2 tie going to 4. Wednesday night at the Canadian Curling Trials here in Halifax. So center goes up from Lawton. Corner. And then around. Is that how it played out?
It was actually in corner and came back with the guard, Vic. And the guard is not perfectly placed.
Roll it hard, hard. You're doing well, Sherry.
Kathy Gauthier.
Got lots of
Lee
room
Lawton,
here.
John Morris, Brad Gushu, Kelly Scott, the front runners at this year's Canadian curling trials, and certainly the Canadian Curling Association is thrilled to death because they've got a La Relève program for athletes 30 and under that in the last couple of years they've been targeting money and resources, whether that be through physiotherapists or training, to make these athletes really develop. Up until 5 years ago, the average age at the Scott was 34 every year. Last year was 31, and if you took out Colleen Jones's team, and probably myself, you quickly got into the 20s, and that's exactly what they want to see in the future of the game.
Thank you, old-timer.
We might point out the old-timer won, though, Kath. So
Yes.
we're not tossing you out yet.
That's not bad. I'll try and run it. Just here. Keep your shooter around, though. I'd like to keep your shooter. Roll the shooter.
Sherry Middaugh with the hammer playing this fourth.
Yep.
Are you a little surprised at the way Lawton's played so far in terms of...
No, I think they can do it all, Vic. I mean, they lean a little bit maybe defensively, but they're not afraid. We watched them in their World Juniors. We've been there.
There is a bit of a contrast, and it was sort of interesting when I was looking at the numbers to try and see how they might play against each other, because we know Sherry Middaugh really well, and we know that she does like to play more draws. So 55% of her shots are draws. That's not the number they make, that's the number they try. As far as the third and skip, both of them throwing more draws than almost any other third and skip in this event. And Sherry, if she has a choice, will play the out turn. So that was just their tendencies. More draws, and Sherry herself will tend to throw the out turn if she has the choice.
Nice research, Lou. Whoa. You're not getting much sleep these nights, are you?
Oh, just a little rub. Tried to get behind that guard. Still nice weight.
Still a pretty good shot.
So if you look at Stefanie Lawton, and we've looked at her now for a few ends tonight, you'll see she does like to play more hits. 53% of her shots are hits. And both the third and the skip are leaning to the hits, again, on the upper end of all the teams here. And if she's going to have a choice, the skip, Stefanie Lawton prefers the in turn. So a contrast with the opposing skips. But as far as execution goes, if we're talking the number of shots they're making, both of these teams are playing well, and the Lawton team in particular tonight is executing very well at this point.
Well, I tell you what, there's lots to bump up if you're
We're holding it out there.
Middaugh. There are 3 stones in that control zone.
I actually like to sneak through there if we could. Yeah. We can. Yeah. If you're 3, that's fine.
And that's the reason for this choice, Vic. Those are 3 stones, in particular the 2 closest to center that can be used by Sherry Middaugh. So Marlies is going to try and draw through the hole to block the run-back attempt.
And rightly so. We saw Sherry Middaugh make 2 good run-backs the last end, so... The line looks great. It will break. It's still on the outside one now, but here it comes.
Wanted to tuck it just behind. Oh, goodness, what a shot. Nice draw by Marlies Kasner.
I would suggest to you, after watching her last shot the last end, and this shot here, that this young lady, Stefanie Lawton, knows how to read ice. Because she has not... She played that come around the last end, which not a lot of teams are going to play, especially definitely not play it that tight.
Joanne Rizzo, as we update you in the 4th end, as she plays Shannon Clybrink. Clybrink out of the Calgary Winter Club. 4 and 3, Rizzo. 2 and 5. Kim Tuck, Sarah Jane Gatchell, and that's the hit for a single to tie it.
And what a great shot on our sheet to make the run back double, leaving some Redstone still out front. The Middaugh team finally gets rid of that rock that was in the forefoot. Nice shot by Kirsten.
This is going to be the top one. Let's go.
Well, so far in this game, the Lawton team has really kept Sherry Middaugh on the defense by making the good shots offensively. Sherry Middaugh has been kind of like defending the whole game by not really having been given a chance to generate any offense.
No, she's been chasing all night.
That's the word I was looking for, Vic. I just failed to find it.
Just here to help, right? Just here to help.
That's good shot, Marley.
Just need a little bit more curl and distance.
Good shot. Thanks. You just got to bury a piece there. Yeah. That's good.
Actually, why don't we do this? Okay. Make sure we stick around.
Right at it.
Nice board. Yep. Yep. Hot. Hard. Hard, guys. Hard. 11. Hard. Hard. Yeah. Hard. Split. Split it hard, Andrea.
Hold on. Oh, wait.
Good.
Quite down, wasn't it?
And the Ray Stone will just
I want a board.
spin out the side.
Good call by the Brushers, though. That was light.
Yeah, she threw that light. And it almost worked out to be a pretty good shot with the split, but she was definitely light. They were going to play it quietly, but not that quietly.
Fortunately, the one rolled in, and that means that now Stefanie can't just guard again. She has to go after the Redstone.
All right, girl. Hit and roll. I think it will move up here a little bit, so be ready, but main thing is to stick around. Yeah. All right, yeah, let's go. Let's go. Normal weight.
They really do work well together. Great communication on this team. So they're well coached, well schooled.
Yep. Whoa. 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 Yes. 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 Whoa. Hard. Yeah. Whoa. Whoa. Charles. Roll it. Yard. Whoa. 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 Great shot, Steph.
We can roll partially, right beside it, I guess. Okay.
Live look at the house.
Right.
Kelly Scott, Jan Betker, the Redstone.
Yeah.
Okay.
Might be like,
I like that.
Top 8 at around, as we look at it, around 4 o'clock.
I think I'm going to need more, though.
That would be the shot stone. Jan Betker's last on its way.
I removed the guard for you. What's that? Line's okay.
Whoa. Halfway.
Joan McCusker on the right. Marcia Gooderite on the left.
Hold the line.
Sherry Linton is calling the line.
Try for partial.
Nice draw for her single point.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Redstone on the other side of the ice was shot.
Let's go, Steph.
Marie-France LaRouche, Jennifer Jones. And LaRouche is lying one, covered back of the button.
Just normal. Our nose right there is perfect.
Jones out of the St. Vital Curling Club in Winnipeg.
Oh.
Close.
Jill Officers on the left. Georgina Wheatcroft on the right. It's Kathy Overton Clapham. Calling the line.
Good shot, Steph.
to put a measure to that to see who is shot, and we'll update you as soon as they've decided.
Too much weight, eh? Did you get 13?
Well, that's the first throw we've seen of Stefanie's where she wasn't right up the stick. She got inside and got it to curl a little bit too much, but still hung on the 2 rocks. So Sherry Middaugh's getting in the hack to try and draw the 4-foot. Sherry Middaugh throws a little differently than the rest of the team. She slides out, decelerates a little bit, and then extends and adds a bit. So her interval time back line right there to the first hog line is the longest, and that's why you can't compare some players. It's that extra release right at the end that she gives it that adds the speed.
Take a look. Fine. Take a look. T-line. Show me T-line. Piece of the 4.
Are we?
Show me T-line. 14-3. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa.
Show me the T-line. Stops back 4. Sherry Middaugh has her first point. Lawton still leads and has the hammer back.
This Sports Center update is brought to you by Hitachi. Inspire the next.
Hey, curling fans. Jay Onright in the Sports Center newsroom. We'll get you back to the Middaugh-Lawton matchup in just a moment at the Tim Hortons Canadian Curling Trials in Halifax. But first, a preview of what you'll see on Sports Center following curling. Here's some news. Mario Lemieux has been admitted to hospital after experiencing an irregular heartbeat. He'll be monitored overnight. He will not play tomorrow against the Minnesota Wild. Flames and Devils. Jerome McGinley scored twice, snapping a 9-game goalless drought. The Flames on top of the Northwest with a 4-1 win over the New Jersey Devils. And Martin Havlat will have surgery to repair his dislocated right shoulder. He expects to miss at least 3 months, but he is hopeful he can return for the postseason. Also on Sports Center, highlights of the Raptors' loss to the Lakers and Stevie Y's top 10 goals in his career. More curling coming up right after this.
Scott Towels is changing its name to Sponge Towels. Why would they do that? Sponge Towels. That's a good idea.
Scott Towels is changing its name to Sponge Towels. Now with powerful little sponge pockets.
They're here!
Let's give Tyler's mom her gift.
I can do it.
Come on, buddy, let's go.
My mom says I say thanks.
For those who are always there for you, why not give a Tim Hortons canister, including 5 packets of their favorite coffee for only $10.49 plus tax. Or the mug, only $6.95 plus tax with 1 packet.
Strauss Natural Health Products make great gifts for people important to you. Available at health product retailers across Canada.
Hurry! 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 Come on! Hurry hard! Hurry, hurry, hurry! Hurry!
The Hitachi Big Screen Blitz is on. Purchase any Hitachi television or LCD projector and receive an official NFL jacket with team logo of your choice. Plus, there's a 2-year warranty on selected plasma models. Hitachi. Inspire the next.
Well, Brad Gushu has made some wonderful shots. Take a look at this one last night against Jeff Stout.
Well, a fantastic shot. Watch this. Spins off one. He could see it. He knew he could make it. Spin it off, and there's 4.
That kind of salted that game away.
And then this morning against Jay Peachy, or this afternoon.
He was tied, had a few mistakes, a little bit of a sloppy end. He can't just throw the big weight, though. Watch this draw. And, of course, great brushing. Mark Nichols, Jamie Korab on it. They have to drop it right on the pin. Jay Peachy is sitting 2. Just watch it come into the house.
And the crowd was with him all the way. Great shot. As he wins at 7-6, improves his record to 6-1, along with John Morris. Yes, in the men's play as well. The former junior world champions are tied for the lead. Pat Ryan, Jeff Stoughton at 2 losses, Kevin Martin at 3, and Glenn Howard at 4. 5 losses are done. Adams, Stacy, Randy Furby, and Jay Peachy all eliminated. Now we're back with you bright and early at 7:30 a.m. Eastern Time. We will have all 3 draws available tomorrow, the 2 men's draws and the lone women's draw. We'll start off men's draw 8, Gushu against Martin, Thursday at 7:30 a.m. Eastern. And we told you they were going to measure. It's a steal of 1. So Marie-France LaRouche, looking for her first win and looking to play spoiler, has a 3-1 lead over Jennifer Jones.
You should have. Nice shot, Sherry.
Sweet. Well, we talk about great shot making, and there's been quite a bit in this game so far. Sherry Middaugh, a couple of runbacks, including a double to blank, and just then a very nice draw against 2.
Hack. Just hack.
Okay, straight at it, just a hack.
That one got started early.
Okay. We do out-turn crease tap. Tap that yellow on the outside and get the red off the crease of the yellow. I would like to move these around a little bit, hey? You like I'm actually thinking we bump and roll here and tap that over.
I like that.
Just with key line or back. Well, not key line, but back 4. Back 4, back 8 even. Yeah, that's fine.
Playing the Yellowstone onto the corner of the red, trying to roll.
If you notice it, that's okay too.
Push the red out into the open.
Just close to like you have. Pardon me? Oh, that's good. Yeah. So Sherry, that's dirty.
Sometimes the tendency with these is to underthrow them, and you don't get enough separation. She's just called for back 8, so they'll have to hit it just right.
Sherry Singler.
She needs it for weight. There's no question that that's...
Keep on it. Tap it straight back. Okay. Okay, throw light.
You need to throw that with about back 12-foot weight, get the separation.
Just the nose. Oh, yeah. Okay. Control. Gotta get to the nose.
Okay, right at it.
Changing turns for Andrea.
Normal. Normal. Whoa, up. Yeah. That's good.
That's good.
Tap that top red one and roll over. Tap. Even if you tap a bit. Sit there. And Switch off the top red one. I want a little tap, so back 4. Okay, let's go, Sherry.
You know, I think at one time, or you might have thought, a young team physically able to do everything. If they're going to be beaten anywhere, Linda, it may have been in their strategy calls, but certainly don't see this, I think, either with Kelly Scott, who you probably know better than most coming out of BC, or what we've seen from Stefanie Lawton.
We're not freezing.
Now, often we do require experience, Vic, to get skips that really can call all the types of shots that are demanded at this level, but we've talked about it, just the international experience alone at the junior level has brought Brad Gushu, John Morris, Kelly Scott, and Stefanie Lawton to a level that is obviously superb, and we are really enjoying it. Now, the only thing about all these setups that we're seeing here, at the moment, Sherry Middaugh's stones, just listen to them, are in a better spot.
If we stay, well, I don't know where we can go.
And Vic, I was just going to finish off. Sometimes you can get a lot of rocks in play and miss some angles, and that's where you might find some mistakes from the younger players.
You go here, but if you don't roll perfectly, but I mean, we might set up a double here, and we're right there, right? So they just got the crotch. I think we tried. I was even wondering if you could hit this one. Pardon me? If you get it nice up, try and cross it. You can try and cross it. You could get all 3, really. Yeah. Okay, why don't we do that? Yeah, you just got to cross 3/4 cross. Yeah. Good. Turn. Heel. Heel. Nose it. Nose isn't the end of the world. Yeah. Well, I'm thinking I would much rather do this a little bit, but I think peel. Okay, just cross it. Do you like that, or do you prefer the outside roll? I think that's easier than just trying to roll perfectly. Yeah.
Boy, she thinks she can get all 3, does she?
And get the
She
3.
does. She does, and it's certainly possible, just off the nose a little bit with some good solid weight. Catch the top one in the forefoot, the yellow stones we're talking about, of course. And may catch the back of the stone in the button.
Okay, straight at it.
Kirsten Wall.
Whoa.
Just across the nose. Might get all 3. Run it back. Got all 3. Oh, the catcher on the side, and the squeeze stone will hang around.
That's a bit of a hard luck.
No, it didn't, actually. I watched that one. Pretty sure it didn't.
Here it is again. Catches it, moves everything. That's the difference between the men and the women, the weight.
Yeah, it was spinning, just not quite far enough.
Can we play it just to here?
They're both just kind of jamming.
No, and this one's going over there. We just clip it, hey?
If you don't hit it right, they're both just going on there. Do you like it that way,
We gotta move them off the forefoot, don't we?
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure.
And if I roll to here, that's perfect.
Okay, so...
Guess I won't quite roll to there, but...
I'm just thinking like it...
Yeah, maybe not, hey? But we're rolling out the other way anyhow.
Well, what? No, I'm just saying, like, what if you just...
No.
No, you got to play those. You got to take a chance with the double that you don't jam it. And it looks like it's going to jam on the back one, but you can't fool around with them. They're on the forefoot.
Not that back We can get the double for sure. Oh, yeah.
Rolling out.
No, this one.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, we can. It's, yeah, just off nose a bit, hey?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
What kind of weight?
This is one of those situations where you don't really have a choice. This is the time you have to make a play on those two reds, and if the angle works out a bit wrong, that's something you accept.
Yeah, but at least you get the 4-foot open. Can't fool around with it. It looks like it might jam. There's no question about that. But
throw firm.
Live look at the game between Clybrink and Rizzo in a 2-2 tie.
Has to get between those.
And it is Shannon Clybrink playing the red stones, who does have the hammer. This will be her final stone coming up, and appears to be a draw for 2. I don't know if that stone, the red stone on the left, could be a possible 3rd point.
Okay, Sherry. Good shot. Nice shot. That's good.
now you knew that was going to jam. And she had no choice but to play what she played.
Huge brush to get it by that stone, top of the 12-foot. And rolls it, and it won't get there. So is it 1 or 2?
Here. Amy, don't kick it. Control. Okay.
Looks like it's a measure, Vic.
Yeah, measure for 1. Wow, what a missed opportunity that was.
Not the end of the world either, Sherry. Watch the roll.
A little warmer in the building
Actually,
tonight,
that might
and bigger
make a
crowd,
Okay.
and it's really,
Okay,
really
just control.
going.
Okay, gotta stick around. Little quiet. Yeah. Whoa. Yeah. Hard, guys, hard. Little quiet.
Now there's the exchange, and now the red stone at the top of the house is 3rd shot.
Sorry about your first one, I undercalled it. Sorry about your first one, I undercalled it. I wasn't expecting a jam over there. Yeah, well, I wasn't expecting a jam there, but we hit it too thick. We just had to graze that one on the way by.
Marlies Kastner.
My way? Whoa! No. Whoa! Yeah. All right.
The difference in weight, of course, the Lawton team throws a little bit crisper weight.
That one and that one.
And that does make it hard to follow, because you had Kirsten throwing the
I
quiet
think ours
weight,
is
which
over.
breaks at the
Pardon me?
very
I
end.
think
of
ours is over that one.
Many
Okay, well, that's
stuck,
what we
and
need
that
to
last
double.
one, a little more weight rolled
We'll
out.
just stay here. Yeah. Roll in a little. No, I think just stay there. Control. Yeah.
Stick around.
Yeah.
Stick
This
around
one
for
should
shot.
come up a bit, eh? Okay. Yeah. You can probably freeze to us, but. I think we're, what's that? Control? Well, after we hit this, we should be 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Just control. Right here.
Let's update the game between Kelly Scott, tied for first place with Stefanie Lawton at 6-1, and Jan Betker, final stone on its way. The skip from Kelowna.
Control. Yeah. Whoa. Yeah. Clean. Whoa. Yeah.
Raise it back and through. Oh, goodness, look at this. Wow, what a shot for 3.
Who is she? What a lovely shot. Straight back for 3. What a great shot. She just missed that one on the very first end as well. The same kind of raise to making a double, which would have given her 3, maybe, or 2.
Like that. Yeah, probably around
Big
that
shot
40.
by Shelley Scott.
Came at the end. Ooh, it did.
Kelly Scott. There's too many Shelleys
There's
and
a lot of
Sharons and
Sherrys.
Stephanies.
Oh.
Do you want to come around? Yeah.
Or too many Sherrys.
I don't like sharing.
Humanity, you want to freeze or you want to hand this?
Too sweet. Too sweet.
Let's go top.
The rocks are ringing around the 12-foot, so she's going to play the come around, try and get buried.
Out turn around the corner guard. Good call again by this young lady. Looks like she's going to have to maybe draw with her last one with this, so she can tuck this in. She can still score 2. What a lovely shot.
She has been flirting with the guards all night.
Good call by her sister. She knew the break and she called it properly. Look at how it's tucked in behind that guard.
Looking at LaRouche and Jones as Jennifer Jones plays her last. This is in the 5th.
Back's not so bad, eh?
This might be a hit for 2.
Have to watch for his straight back.
That's certainly one, and that little tap, and that, yeah, that's a deuce. The 2 yellow stones in the 8-foot 3-3. They go to the break.
This is pretty thin, too.
Oh, yeah. Either the straight back or the tap. I can't follow that release.
Whoa. Colleen Jones, look what she's facing. 1, 2, 3, and 4 with her final stone. Anderson is line 4.
Right up to that one. Okay.
This is her out turn. It's her favorite shot. It looks like a quiet tap back or draw to the face 2.
Yeah, it did.
Kim Kelly is on the right. Marianne Arsenault is on the left. Nancy Delahunt is always.
No line.
Calling the line. Both these teams still very much part of the mix.
Yep.
They're trying to play a tick now, Vic.
Back one, yes, back one. Hurry.
Nope. And sitting time, it does. It's a steal of 1, Anderson. And they'll go to the break.
Sherry Middaugh is elected to play the run back. She made some earlier that got her out of trouble.
Close. Whoa. Curl.
Got to get right to the nose.
Looks
Run
good
it
to
back.
me.
Look at that.
Shot.
Great shot by Sherry. That's a 3rd great run back she's made.
Yeah. Thanks. Shot, Jerry.
Runs in the family.
Thanks. Wasn't pretty, but nice.
Oh, it was fine, I thought.
Okay.
Doesn't have to be
Right,
pretty.
you're right, Ron. We have a little bit more ice.
Sherry's,
Has to be made, that's all.
sorry.
he likes
Sherry's husband, Wayne, is here, but as a 5th player for Glenn Howard's team.
Okay. Good force. Yeah.
And Clybrink picked up 2 in that 5th after the measure 4-2. She leads Rizzo.
Whoa. Not curling. On its own. Sherry. Not curling. Whoa. Just clean. Whoa. Where? On its own. Curling.
Weight looks pretty close, doesn't it?
Curling now. Nice shot, Steph.
Sit fast.
1 yellow.
1 yellow it is.
1 yellow.
So we'll go to the break. Lawton has a 3-1 lead, trying to stay tied for the top.
The 2005 Tim Hortons Canadian Curling Trials on TSN are brought to you by Tim Hortons Limited Canister and Mug.
So are we really going to do this? Stop for coffee only at Tim Hortons? All the way to BC?
Only 2?
All the way east.
And if it's mine, I'm counting time and waiting on tomorrow.
bet nobody's done this before.
It's time to put yourself on top of the world.
You want to rock your world? There's just one way. Start with a visit to the grand old roaring game.
The Ford World Women's Curling Championship is just months away, and now there are more ways to be a part of it all, with mini packs for 2, 3, or 4 days. Get your tickets now.
The Ford World Women's, all for you in Grand Prairie.
Strauss Herb Company, because there are options.
Y&M? A coworker recommended it. All right, people, we have a problem. It's 4 o'clock and I still have no idea what I'm making for dinner. I need answers. Sally? Tim? Anybody? M&M has tons of ideas, complete meals. I have fewer meetings at work now.
There's a certain team in Senior Division B, the Exiles. They're young, fast, and undefeated. On Sunday, they will lose because we've taped all their plays. We've downloaded all their games. We've even trained with obscure Brazilian drill software. It's our heads versus their feet. And this time, we'll win.
Start something victorious. Start anything you like with a world of software and devices that run on Windows.
TSN HD, redefining the image of sport. TSN HD is proudly presented by JVC. JVC, the HD technology leader.
Just a couple of months now, and the Winter Games begin in Turin. CBC and TSN. Our coverage begins February the 12th. Gene Friesen has been to the Olympics. He's with Kathy.
Gene, unlike anybody else in this field, you have 3 players who have been to the Olympics and won gold. Tell us how that's impacted your training plan to get here.
Well, certainly they know how to prepare themselves, and so the whole mental, physical, technical stuff, you know, you got to keep reviewing it. You got to keep it up there, and as I said, they've been through the process, so it makes my job somewhat easier.
Now, Jan started the week a little slow, got off to a couple of losses. What sort of regrouping did you do? Because obviously it's working.
Well, the first day was a bit of a nightmare, and we've been rebounding all year. We've been at Bonspiels, we've been down and out and come back and done very well. And so we really just reviewed how we had done that, and so far it's working, but tough field to hang in there in.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Gene also coached Kelly Law in Salt Lake City. Was part of their bronze medal win.
The 2005 Tim Hortons Canadian Curling Trials on TSN are brought to you in part by Scott Paper Limited, proud sponsor of curling for 25 years. By Ford, built for life in Canada. And by Strauss Herb Company, makers of the original Strauss Heart Drops, when only the best will do.
They say football is a game of inches. I wish we had inches.
The Scott Tournament of Hearts, proud sponsor of women's curling for 25 years.
And best reaction to a scarf goes to... Oh, Kate and Jeff.
A shimmery scarf from Old Navy. Are you asking me to marry you?
But it's
The answer is yes!
scarf.
It's the Gifties featuring Old Navy scarves, only $15. Here are the nominees for Best Inspiration for a Gift.
I think I'm gonna get my husband an Old Navy flannel.
Yeah, me too.
Hi, Hi. Are there other nominees? It's the Gifty, featuring Old Navy flannel, only $17.50.
At True Value, we encourage kids to throw rocks at houses, and we even like to give them a little help. We're proud to be the official hardware supplier to Curling's Season of Champions. Just like we're proud of our Master Mechanic tools, all hand tools have a lifetime guarantee on workmanship and material. Master Mechanic, your purchase of a lifetime. True Value, around the corner from your house.
Why M&M? Well, they're just so helpful.
Yeah.
You know, unlike some places. Excuse me, can you help me?
I have to go ask someone.
At M&M, they suggest things. They're not afraid to help.
Well, they're just not afraid.
There you go, honey.
Next time, use the new JVC Averio. Easy to use, ready to go, with over 10 hours of DVD quality recording time and no need for tapes or discs. You'll never miss a moment. JVC Averio, the world's first hard drive camcorder.
The numbers after 5 are brought to you by Tim Hortons and the limited mug and canister.
We've just been talking about the great curling, and it continues. Interesting that the Lawton team is showing their hit percentage, 92%, bringing their overall up to 91%. Sherry Middaugh, personally, her percentage on hits is 96. So although she likes to draw tonight, Sherry Middaugh is also making the big hits. But the edge right now is to the Lawton team, both on the scoreboard and in the shooting percentages.
On the scoreboard, it is a 3-1 Lawton lead.
Great shot, Charles.
But I come back to what I said to you earlier. Those numbers, are they indicative of somebody who has been defensive?
In this particular game, no. We have not really seen that defensive kind of play. But I am a little surprised at how well Sherry's making those runbacks, because of her style of play, she tends to throw more draws. She doesn't tend to line those up as much. She has played those beautifully.
She's made 2 or 3 key runbacks, Linda.
Hard, 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 guys. Hard, hard. Straight up, straight up, straight up, straight up. Shoot. Okay.
Chelsea Bell.
Little tighter line.
She studies
2, 3.
nutrition and kinesiology at the University of Saskatchewan. His team out of the CN Curling Club in Saskatoon.
Line's gonna overcurl. Line's gonna overcurl. Whoa, 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 whoa. Great shot. Nice shot, Chubb. Right here. But you want to raise that on. Not behind our... I don't want to raise it behind our corner, do we? Give me about a 10. Okay. 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 Just a 10. Just right here.
Well, this has been the problem in a lot of this game. There is the Yellowstone in the house, really blocking the button, and then the nice guard out in front. So Sherry is being asked to play a tap to split that front one off, raise it in, get it somewhere else.
Well, the 2-point P's are tough too. I've had tough time with S's and now P's. I'll run out of the alphabet pretty soon. It's really just been execution. I mean, the Saskatchewan team from lead to skip, the Lawton team, they just have executed so well. Sherry Middaugh has made some great shots, great run backs. Overall, the performance of the team from the Green Province has really been terrific. It's a young team.
2 to 3, 3. More than that. 3. Are we more than that?
Here it comes
3.
now.
Are we more? No, tight 3. Yep. Low rub.
When you come to these events, Ray, you know that you have to be able to score, and the Lawton team has done that. Even though I said they're a little on the defensive side, they've certainly been very effective with their scoring. Look at that. They've had the most average points per game and given up the fewest. Well, that usually works pretty well. And, of course, they're stealing. It's been good on the fore side. They've been able to steal and not give up steals again. So every part of their game has been just perfect so far.
Double peel.
Good throw. Good.
As far as Sherry Middaugh goes, she's sitting at a 4-3 record, so you know some things haven't gone as well, but still they're doing well. We look at about an 8-point average per game as being good, and she's up second as far as scoring on the fore side, but she's given up more points. That's the aggressive style she plays. And although she's been able to steal, she's also given up more steals. More rocks in play, higher risk kind of games.
3.
And a couple of times Sherry's gotten caught.
3. Line's pretty good. Tight 3. Okay, line's pretty good. Really tight. We're probably going to overcome anything. Yeah, maybe a bite. Sit down. Might be a bite. No. That's all right. Sit down. Great shot. Good shot. Nice shot. Same thing, right on the nose. Straight up. Well, you might want to double check. Oh yeah, sorry.
Is it that Andrea Laws prefers the intern, or does she have to throw the intern at this one?
No, she doesn't have to, Vic. And earlier she missed an intern run back and made the out turn, so I really thought Sherry might switch it up with her. And not when she was inside again. She seems to be rolling those interns.
Well, Andrea has a tendency, we've seen, because we've seen so much of her over the years too, a little bit of a tendency to throw off one shoulder, Linda, and as a result she does kind of roll the interns a wee bit. And you're right, she threw the out turn down the other way perfectly.
Overall, her out turns are 10 percentage points higher, Vic, in the stats. Both draws and hits are higher.
Let it work a bit. Got to curl a lot. 3. At the edge. Got to curl a lot. 3. Here it comes. Line's nice. Whoa. 3. Straight 3? Yeah. Okay. Finish it. Yep. Yes. Hard. Hard. Harder. Good shot. Nice shot.
Continuing with our updates, Kelly Scott, Jan Betker, as they play in the 6th final stone for Betker. And her team from the Cali Club, the Caledonian in Regina. Down 4-2. We heard from Jean Friesen, and she'll make the hit and stick. The coach will like that. Picks up 1.
Hard.
Well, yet another run back by the Middaugh team. I tell you, if it wasn't for their prowess at run backs, they would be a lot farther behind in this game.
That was a 3 on the phone. Yeah. You know it.
And you mentioned earlier, Ray, how impressed you were with the Lawton team on their ice reading for their come-arounds. I think you also have to give Sherry full credit on those run backs, because those are not easy. They throw a little less weight than the men. The rocks do curl, and you have to pick up the ice.
No, we're by. We're by. We're by. Whoa.
Kathy Gauthier.
Sit down.
Well, one of the things that I think that certainly has helped Sherry Middaugh, Linda, is you're absolutely right, the run backs. I spoke to Pat Reed about the training plan for the team, and while they did a little bit of bonspieling, they really focused on practicing and playing men's teams. They felt that the key was going to be able to make some of those big shots. The run backs, that's something that they've worked on a lot this year, and it's obviously something that's putting them in good stead here.
Think we need a bit more? You think a little more? Okay.
And there is Pat Reed.
First little mistake by the Lawton foursome, coming a little bit too deep, which allows Sherry Middaugh to Kirsten come through the hole, sit in front of the stone that's sitting on the butt, just at the back of the butt.
5, 6, 5, 6, 6.
Gotta find the hole, and it's starting to dive at that guard. Got it through. Now enough just to move it back. Yes, it's shot stone.
Great shot. Just a little mistake made. That rock came too deep. If that rock, Yellowstone, is in the top of the 4 foot, then that shot is altogether a different shot.
Sliding it on sheet B.
Wonderful shot for Kirsten.
So did you get it back a bit then? Because I didn't expect it to come in that much. It's a talent. Okay. Well, I mean, that's how there's trees right on it, guys. I just softed it. Yeah. Wow. So, like, stop biting weight.
By softed it, took something off it, did she say?
She just said she slid crooked, Vic, and they're just trying to figure out the ice. So she was trying to explain her release. So with that one coming in perfectly, this is the first time really we've had to see the change in plan. The Lawton team have had those rocks positioned well. Now you're into trying to force. That means you want this one somewhere in front of the red rock. You're not chapping it. You don't want shot.
You need a lot of movement here.
Whoa! Whoa, 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 girl!
And won't get enough.
Yeah, harder. Okay. Okay.
That makes the situation worse.
Wade was pretty good, yeah. Right? 7, 8, yeah. Okay.
It's the first real opportunity that Sherry Middaugh has had to...
Well, no, I'm not. This is more of a setup.
You're right, because up until this point, she's been doing what?
Kind of defending the situation. Chasing, yeah.
You don't think you can suck it in on top? Because we have to leave something hanging, right? Yeah. Like for me to play more weight than you, I'm just going to chop off of it. So we need a setup shot. Now, what is the best angle? I think this is almost the best angle, isn't it? Yeah. Right? Okay. Okay. Fully exposed. And if she guards that, then we can maybe just try 5 with forward weight. Okay. Okay. You like that? Okay. Need a setup shot. Yeah. That's
Just leaving her the same thing.
Pardon me?
Just leaving her the same shot she played.
Well, but if I do that, I'm setting up a double. Yeah. Right? Yep. Warping in at the end, eh? Yeah. We need to leave it fully exposed, though, right? At least 3/4. 3/4. Yeah. I don't want it warping in, so more ice is better, isn't it? Well, I don't want to be fully open, though. Then she might take a run at it. Okay. Half isn't bad, half around. Okay. Right, as long as we're top 8? Yeah. Just top 8?
Well, the setup shot is fine, but I think Stefanie's just going to come right back in on top.
So what do I need?
Through that hole.
If you're going to play a setup shot, you do have to leave it open enough that if Stefanie makes them sort of come around, you can use yours to move on to hers and try and get in there somehow for another point.
Okay. So
Kirsten's absolutely right. You don't play this unless you're going to leave it partly exposed so it can be run back. Because if Stefanie does make it the other side, you're going to have to make a very good shot to get to.
Time the same.
It has been very consistent, Vic.
Sit down. Sit down. Nice shot. Almost came too much. like, we still
Nice
have
shot.
a good chunk
Good
of
shot,
it, so
Sherry.
thanks.
I think you got this one.
I think so too. It's a little easier for us. There's no use coming in because
No one in the house isn't gonna matter.
no, exactly. Let's go, Steph.
Well, I'm sure she can run that red in there or something, but not with it dry, I don't think.
I think this one is a little bit easier for her.
Than the run.
Pardon?
What else does she have?
Oh, she can come and tap her.
With the intern, you think so?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
But I think it's tapping it on an angle off of it a little bit. Like she's got to come to the nose of it, so it makes it tougher that way.
Yeah.
This one's a little bit easier.
Let's go, Steph.
That's good. Three's good.
Now the fear is giving up more than even two with that red stone in position to be tapped. Stefanie saying she thinks the better opportunity for a multiple score is to use the stone Sherry just put into place.
Tight three.
Three still.
3, 2 to 3.
Just leave it. It's over curling. Well, it's not over yet, but just leave it. Whoa. This? Whoa.
No, it's not there.
Final stone for Stefanie Lawton.
That's a good shot, Steph. Great shot. All right, good shot. Thanks. Good. She's got a really tough shot for
Wide line.
more than
Okay.
Yep.
I'll maybe put a bit of a spin on it.
Right, because we can't. Like that?
You're not following mine anyway.
No.
We'll hang for a lot
Okay,
longer.
so just a normal release then?
I'm thinking that's probably good.
Because this is...
This is a
it holds
live
for
look
such a
at
long
the
time.
house.
Okay.
Colleen Jones and Sherry Anderson. Colleen trying to just bump up that yellow stone, top 4 foot for a possible 2. She was lying 3. Sherry Anderson with her last one got rid of 1. Kim Kelly, Marianne Arsenault has to just bump that yellow at the 4 foot. That yellow that she did not bump. And so it's 1 only for Jones, 4-3, Anderson leading.
Where? Come on.
Sherry Middaugh looking for a very tiny piece of the house, needs the button.
No. We rub yellow. Rub yellow. Take it back then. Yep. Take it. Yep. Whoa, 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 whoa.
And roll away to hold on.
Nice shot, Sherry.
She hold on.
I think.
1
Can we
for
move these
sure.
two? Yep. I sure can.
And now have a look. Well, that's really, really close if you look at the black line.
We'll just measure these two. Okay. Can we just measure?
It does look like yellow.
Gave it a good go.
Ooh, that was kind of scary. But yeah. Way too much weight, and it started to warp in there. That's another. Wow, I know.
That was supposed to be a draw, actually, to the button, and they went to plan B because it had too much weight. It doesn't look like Sherry chipped that yellow far enough.
The official out is Keith Riley, who's a Brier champion in his own right back in 1967 with Alfie Phillips Jr.
One of the nicer guys in the game. Alfie is a good friend and a lot of fun with Alfie, and over the years had a lot of red wine actually with Alfie.
One red.
Just one. One for Middaugh.
Good end. Yeah, it was a good end. Unfortunately, where her guard.
Okay, here's what I'm thinking. Single rope. Just until we clear that first vertical on the western wall. They're gonna freestyle across the 7th phase. I'll make the solo ascent to the 2nd plateau. Check your safeties. We don't need to be heroes today. Whatever. Let's get it done by 5.
All right!
Feel like a pro with great Columbia gear. Get it at Sport Check. The power of sport.
So are we really going to do this? Stop for coffee only Tim Hortons. All the way to BC.
Only Tim's?
All the way east. Nobody's done this before.
Robitussin.
To help stop a bad cough, respond with the strength of Robitussin, the bless you for coughs. And try new Robitussin cough gels for relief on the go.
There's a certain team in Senior Division B, the Exiles. They're young, fast, and undefeated. On Sunday, they will lose because we've taped all their plays. We've downloaded all their games. We've even trained with obscure Brazilian drill software. It's our heads versus their feet. And this time, we'll win.
Start something victorious. Start anything you like with a world of software and devices that run on Windows.
Hockey is back at Eastside Mario's. Watch the game with us and score half-priced appetizers. So break away to the Liberty Bar, only at Eastside Mario's.
TSN HD, redefining the image of sport. TSN HD is proudly presented by JVC. JVC, the HD technology leader. Lions, Packers, Sunday on TSN.
Be sure to join Gord Miller, Pierre McGuire for the 2006 IIHF World Junior Hockey Championship from British Columbia. It's a holiday classic, and it begins Boxing Day on TSN, and all the games are available in TSN HD. It's time now for the key shot, brought to you by Cashmere. Now Cottonelle has an even softer name, Cashmere.
Well, we're going to look at a couple of runbacks because there's two things. The Middaugh team are having to make these because of the control of the Lawton team, but look at these shots. Kirsten Wall, first of all, third end. Look at this double on a run back. And then we're going to have a look at Sherry Middaugh, who in the fifth end also had to get the team out of trouble and made just another one. There have been ones in the sixth end, but if you keep counting, I think you're going to run out of fingers to count them all. There's been so many. It's unusual for Sherry Middaugh to have to play them, and they have played them beautifully. And that has been the story in Sherry Middaugh at least keeping it close in this game.
It's the eighth draw of women's play as we go to the seventh, and it is 3-2. Stefanie Lawton leading, and she has the hammer playing the Yellow Stones.
No. Whoop, we can. Sick. No.
Well, once again, we're seeing the center line play.
Whoa, that much? Whoa.
Short rock, a come around an angle freeze. Now an attempt to freeze on it again.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay, that's good.
And of course, the reason for all the runbacks that we've talked about is the great angles that the Lawton front end have developed on those come-arounds.
We'll stay on the corner here, though. Okay. Just a sec. Okay. Sec. Okay. shot.
Oh, very nice.
Great
Gets
shot,
it there for
Andrea.
shot.
Red, 1, 2.
Live look at the house. It's Kelly Scott, Jan Betker. And it is a Scott lying 1, top of the 8th, and getting ready to throw her
Or else we can come this way.
final stone in the 7th.
Bumping it into the open.
The draw looks like a draw for 2, Vic. You're absolutely right. Would be a huge point for Kelly Scott.
I don't know. I can't talk. You want to get rid of that?
1 up playing 7 with a draw for 2.
Out of the Kelowna Curling Club.
This young lady hasn't missed many of these, as her record will attest
Pretty
to.
straight if you can let it work. Let it work. Whoa, let it work. Let it work.
I'm just thinking that maybe we tap these angles around a little bit.
Okay, you'll be okay. You'll be all right.
That's what Chelsea
Hard on the red, Renee. Hard on the red.
Bump it a little bit, and just a little
And that'll give her 2.
And at least it messes it up a little
And a
bit.
6-3 lead.
Let's do that. I like getting to here. As much as you can here. So we need about like back 4 weight.
Back 4 weight. Yeah. You
Back 4. T-line. T-line.
Got to move them back a little bit.
Go, Sherry.
Red onto yellow. Get some separation. I think we've seen this shot before, haven't we?
7.
We have. Had a lot of freezes and taps.
You got to throw the little extra weight on these shots because you're moving 3 stones.
9. 8. Whoa. Gotta move.
Just 8.
8.
Whoa.
Whoa. That's good. Nice shot.
Very nice.
Very nice.
I'm wondering if we cracked them.
Gotta play that.
Hopefully
Gotta make sure we get to the nose, though.
Do you think they're shot now?
They are, Kirsten. They are shot.
Hack. Hack.
Forward, you could, yeah. So,
Hack.
just hack.
Straight at it.
Control. Control. Where? Control. Control.
Well, it was supposed to be hacked, so that's not going to work for them the way they wanted.
I just wanted hack, eh?
She knew.
I think I still like playing this a little bit.
That red one either.
Tap this up a bit.
Remember, it is Yellowstone,
kind of weight.
Lawton that has the hammer
We have to play that outside.
in the
Claw
7th.
bars off a bit. Same kind of weight. Same weight, back 4. Back 4, back 8. Yeah.
Look at this.
Back 4.
This is a live look at the sheet. Harush and Jones. And Jones appears to be lying solid 2. There's some backing as well. Final stone for the team of Renee France-LaRouche with Carol Gagnon throwing that last stone and throwing it away.
Is Jones lying 1 or 2, Vic? I'm not sure.
I 1 for sure. And of course, I'm up here with you, and I'll have to wait and see.
You're not that much younger.
My guys aren't that much better, no. We'll have to wait. It's 1, Ray.
They got the 8 in, right?
Yeah, I don't like this 8.
Well, what we can do
She
is...
knows it.
So as we come to the
Or even play
7th,
fairly aggressive, right?
it is LaRouche that gets the single.
Change the angles in our favor.
Well, no, the angles are fine right now. The angles are fine right now. So if we can nose it, that would be great.
Yeah, you just don't want to overlap it with the 3, I guess. Eh?
No, no. But if you nose this,
No, I was thinking we'd be overlapping the sticks a bit, but I don't think we will be.
No,
We
you'll be
crush
kind of
it?
in front of it, and then you leave
Yeah,
the double.
exactly. I
You
think we
gotta
just gotta
nose
go
it.
straight for nose. Okay, control.
Okay.
It's been a lot of discussion, and if it continues, they're going to have to keep a little eye on the time clock. There's been so many angles to look at tonight.
And it might.
Okay, just control.
Probably, it won't.
It's easy enough for her to hit the yellow onto the red there too, like if she tries for that.
Control! Yep. Yeah!
Kirsten Wall.
Yep. Yep.
Angle it back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you need more than half. Control.
What happens if I peel that off? It's not bad either. Right? Like with half weight.
It's a busy evening, and we'll keep you up to date
Oh,
now.
yeah.
4-3, Clybrink leading Rizzo.
Yeah.
Final stone for the skip from the Calgary Winter Club. Shannon Clybrink.
I think I need
They're
more.
not quite frozen, hey?
Pardon?
Who lost the
That'll go on
97
there. Oh, yeah. No, it definitely
curling
will.
trials to Sandra Schurler.
Yeah, we need border control, hey?
Yeah. I think if you're not hitting much of it, I think you need control.
And it's a steal of 1. With that stone to the back, 4 is the shot stone. They're tied 4-4. So Joanne Rizzo at 2 and 5 has a chance to play spoiler.
Yeah.
And keep herself alive, as we
So I
say
think that
right now. 5
control
losses.
enough to move them, like get that double. Like,
Still a possibility.
they're pretty much frozen, and the yellow's going right back onto the red on the button. Okay.
Your tune has changed just a little bit from earlier, where you were telling us that 4 losses has always been too many. But you're right, mathematically, no one other than the team that's without a win is out of first.
Catch what you can see here.
Got it by the guard.
Should go right back on the back one.
Oh, just
Sorry, Marley.
gives a little rub on the way by.
Good throw.
Right here?
Gap factor, yeah.
If you're going to play stones this close together to go back like that, you have to hit it a lot thinner, because
They acted pretty much like
the line of the stones
got
wasn't
moving,
great.
you know.
They had to be very thin to catch the yellow straighter back.
That was really interesting because she actually hit it, as you mentioned, too thick, Linda, but you could see so little of it, you know.
Yeah. It's either that, or where we keep telling you if they're frozen or closer together, there is a drag effect. But that one was a very tough situation to use.
Where? 2. Hold it out there, guys. Line's tight. Hold it out there. Line's tight. Whoa. Whoa, let it sit. 2. Just a 2. No, line's tight. Can we chop? Can we chop off? Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
So here are the standings coming in to this 8th draw of women's play. Lawton and Scott tied for first, with 3 teams at 3 losses. And then the 3 at 4 and Rizzo at 5. And at the moment, all those teams except for Marie-France LaRouche have a chance at the playoff.
I'd have to hit this one first, and
But
this one's going that way, hey?
We can hit
2
the
previous
outside
trials
and nick it over
in 97,
and back.
2001 showed us that anything more than 3 losses
And that one just might spin
was
right into here.
too much.
That'll go.
Well, what's the danger, though, if you do something like...
Yeah, we don't want to do that. I think you got it. Yeah,
Which one first, though? This one first?
Well, unless we do it this way.
Yeah. Okay, which way do you want?
You play the outside
You
one
wanna try
first
that?
with the big weight. You have to be careful not to spin it in.
Straight back.
Yeah. Yeah. The only danger is doing this.
Not very much, hey?
No, it's not, and it's kind of spilling it just into the house with raw weight.
I think there's room to
Okay,
probably
let's do
come
that.
by the guards and tap the red one in the button area.
Peel it off, hey?
Good call by the Middaugh front end, actually, to get the little rub on that guard, or it definitely would not be in the right spot.
Yeah, plan B worked perfectly.
The other shot's a little too dangerous, so we're just hitting 3/4 and rolling over top.
Where's that red gonna go? Straight back?
Well, we'll probably go over top of it if we hit 3/4. This one's just slightly ahead.
What's that? Just reminding myself where we are. It'd be nice if this went straight back onto ours.
It's a long week for the curlers, and sometimes I'm sure they get a little lost. Marlies Kasner
Roll it, roll it, roll it! Good try. Nice shot, Marlies.
opens it up.
That's a very nice shot. That's the best you could do with that, Linda.
Good thing. I mean, that's definitely there. I'm just thinking if you do it with forward or something.
Good shot.
I didn't like moving that one, too.
Pardon?
Do you like moving that one? Your shooter's not
Did you watch it off?
Well, no, I don't like moving that one, too. Just got that.
She's got what? Oh, no, she's not playing that.
Throw it clean this way. Not that you Unlike myself.
Sherry Middaugh playing the red stones in position to steal right now.
Do you
She's
like that?
flying one
Or do you
back
like
of the
that?
button.
Sherry first look at trying to get rid of the yellow
do you like?
stone, playing the red onto the
Whatever
yellow,
your
and
gut
now is
tells you.
thinking of playing the guard,
Whatever
as
your
you
gut
said,
wants
Vic, to
to
go
play.
for the
Okay,
steal.
I don't mind this. Let's play this. Okay, but I think we need a 2-3.
Well, if she played the red onto the yellow, she could certainly make
kind of
that.
roll first.
But the shooter is going to roll over, and the backstone's going to be wide open. So she's making a decision to try and steal the
I
end.
wouldn't mind a 3. 2-3? 10, 15. Well, if line is good, a 2 is good. 15. Okay, 15.
Sherry Middaugh in her first.
3-4. Whoa. 4. Line's good. Whoa, whoa, on the 4. Right off. 3. Right off. Clean. 3. Right off. Whoa, 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 whoa. Finish it. Yep. Yeah. Finish it. Yeah. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa. Pretty good. Pistol. Nice shot. Shot, Sherry.
Nice guard.
If we stick right in front of here, it's
Yeah,
not
that's
bad
fine.
Then we don't
like
have
the same
the
turn that I just threw at it?
control weight.
Sure. Just a nose?
Yeah.
Too much?
Feel weight. Feel weight.
Yep, that's good stuff.
Well, we talked about the fact that Middaugh, Sherry, and Kirsten Wall have made beautiful run backs. Here's an opportunity, but Stefanie has to make it, running it back onto shot stone.
Fortunately, she gets to pick her shooter right there, and you can't do the control weight.
Stefanie Lawton her first and picked up right away by Bell, and Singler trying to run it back. Gets that Middaugh stone off the back of the 4, and she'll drive it by. And then the shooter didn't sit there.
Oh, good speed, you guys.
She was a little bit inside.
Inside, right out of her hand, yeah. I love the weight they can throw, though, Linda. They have the ability to throw it up when they need to.
Yeah. What's my split? 10. Same thing.
Oh, yeah. He went through the hole.
Try and give you guys
Crying
both
out
the same
loud.
or 15. Yeah.
Going back the same place?
She is. This is the first end, really, Vic, where Sherry Middaugh has had a lot of control, a lot of things going her way as far as the angles go. And now she has Lawton chasing her.
Mm-hmm.
How much? 3? Whoa, line straight, guys. You're going to have to finish it. Whoa. A little tighter. Whoa. Close. Whoa! Nice shot.
What was it?
I think I would run my yellow back and take a chance that way if you
What was it?
happen to hit
Do
the
you want
red
the
one.
double or do you want to go for this?
Run
for
the-
2?
Half rock.
I think the run.
Okay.
Sharp, do you like
We
that
just
stuff,
threw
or-
it. Like, one's huge, eh? Well,
Whichever one you want to
that
throw. We
one,
just
but,
threw that, so.
like,
Yeah.
getting one is huge.
This isn't too bad either, though, is it? Because it runs pretty straight here.
Yeah.
I'm tempted to.
I don't mind that.
I like it.
If you like it.
I like it.
I love it. I love it.
Right here?
Yeah, I like this. It's
Firm
a
weight?
good chance.
Or do you want to play it with, like, board?
The other
I
shot,
like
of course,
running
is
it.
to play this one
Exactly.
here
No.
and try and catch this.
I kind of like this side because the double's not given either, right?
Pardon?
The double's not given either, so
No.
I like where this is.
Yeah, okay?
It runs pretty nice, like it's quite straight here, so
Okay.
let's do it, guys.
Well, those two ladies have made a lot of these run backs. This is not an easy one. It's the steepest angle we've seen tonight, but I like it too.
Final stone, trying to angle her own stone outside the 12, back to pick a stone off the back 4.
She got this one outside.
And she'll get it back. Oh, my goodness. No, it'll spin off.
Never gave that one a chance.
So the steal by Middaugh has her even now
Put it
after
out.
7.
Shoot, you left right there, so I think. You think?
Quick update for you on the game between Clybrink and Rizzo. We showed you Rizzo with the steal of 1 in the 7th. To tie it at 4, Shannon Clybrink, Calgary Winter Club, her last stone. Glennis Bacher on the left, Christine Keshen on the right, Amy Nixon calling line. Jam at the back and gets away with it.
Well, but that was a hit for 3, Victor.
She can't hold the shooter. That lone biter now is all that counts. And she'll settle for the single. We're in Halifax for the curling trials.
Well, it used to be like before I even got around to watching a rental, I'd have to return it to avoid late fees. I swear, I rented the same movie 3 times. Still haven't seen it. Anyway, now I can take a little more time so I can actually watch my movies, which is sort of the point of renting, right?
Blockbuster makes renting better than ever. And with more copies, you're sure to get the movies you want and the time to enjoy them. See participating stores for complete details.
How is it that hundreds of millions of dollars go missing and no one's in jail?
Well, look who's in charge. I mean, these guys can't even tell the difference between right and wrong.
Okay, we've got a question.
It's like you get to Ottawa and no one can touch you. How will you change that?
You change the people in charge, but you also have to change the system. The first thing I'll do is pass the Federal Accountability Act. It's a real plan to clean up government.
Stand up for Canada.
Canada's largest coast-to-coast mover, AMJ Campbell has been moving households and offices locally and internationally since 1934. As the official mover of Canada's Olympic teams, AMJ Campbell is dedicated to exceptional personalized service. Our Olympic teams trust us with their valuables, so can you. As the most trusted movers in Canada, AMJ Campbell is your source for your home, your office, or do-it-yourself move. Call AMJ Campbell.
Hurry! 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 Come on! Hurry hard! Hurry, hurry, hurry! Hurry!
After a little girl is mistakenly shot, doctors Pratt and Weaver desperately try to bring her back to life. Don't miss a new episode of ER tomorrow at 10, 9 Central on CTV. So she had a chance for 3, settles for 1 in the 8th, and Shannon Clybrink has a 5-4 lead on Joanne Rizzo. John Morris tomorrow will play for first place. He's with Kathy.
John, you're right at the top of the leaderboard going into tomorrow. How are your nerves?
Oh, we're feeling pretty comfortable. We've tried to stay loose all week and enjoy ourselves here in Halifax, and so far it's going pretty well. So we've got a couple more days to go, and we're just going to keep doing what we're doing.
2 big games tomorrow. Your approach going into the first one?
We have a big one against Glen Howard tomorrow, and if we can salvage a win out of that, then I think obviously our game against Scotia would probably dictate first place. So yeah, I just got to keep playing hard and see where the chips fall.
Good luck tomorrow.
Thanks, Kathy.
And just a reminder, we will be with you for all 3 draws on Thursday. And it all starts at 7:30 a.m. Eastern Time. And we'll have the opening men's draw. And we'll have Brad Gushu against Kevin Martin. That will be our game to start a 3-draw day.
Well, we talked about it last end. The positioning of stones around a single center guard has really been key tonight. It started with the Lawton team doing a better job of it, and it switched over a little bit.
Well, it's interesting, Linda, because both the come-arounds by the Lawton team went too deep, and then good come-arounds by Middaugh, and you're right, it's kind of the reverse of the early part of the game. And when those rocks get just behind the button or even on the button, you get in front of them, and all of a sudden...
High guard. 1 and 2. Okay. Line's good. Got a bit of room. 2, 3. 3. Just clean it. Clean. 2. Whoa, whoa. Yep. Yep. Hard. Good shooting, Andrea. Shot. You want to play there? You want to play there?
You certainly can tell who's doing the chasing by the runbacks. Here we go again, a double peel by the Lawton team.
Middaugh with a steal of 1 and 7, and it's a tie game, 3-3.
Yep. Whoa. Whoa. The last. Whoa.
Run it back,
Okay, that's fine. Good shot.
and we'll leave the raised stone still covering the 4-foot.
Yep, that's fine. Straight bandit. Just a 2. Yeah. 2? Yeah. 1, 2, 2.
These player comparisons are brought to you by Alexander Keith's. Those who like it a lot.
We talked about the great numbers, and these 2/3 are exactly the same at 86%. Got there slightly different ways, but the shooting has been terrific by these 2 players today.
Just clean. Whoa. Whoa. All on its own. Little. All on its own. Yep. Whoa. Yeah,
good shot, Kirsten.
Good shot.
Once again, the double peel.
How thin?
There's a little brushing error on the last attempt. If they brushed it a little more, it might have brought the red one back and moved it off the front of the house as well.
Updating the game between Kelly Scott, Jan Betker. Final stone by Betker.
Good shot, Marlies.
She'll get her single. Is she looking at the in-off there?
Yeah, I think so, Vic.
All right.
She looked like she was quite far off. It was a little hard to tell exactly. Just
Whatever
didn't
you
work
like
for her
better.
for sure.
Gets
Well,
the
if you make a double,
1-6-4.
that's great.
Scott
Yeah,
leading as
let's
they
do
play
the
9.
double. Double, firm. Okay.
Straight
Just
at it.
this side.
Clear it up, I guess.
Side.
Otherwise, we're done.
Doubles there. Just off the nose. Catch the back one. The momentum in this game has really switched a little bit, as we mentioned. The last couple of hands, the pressure's been on the Lawton team.
Curl. Curl. Shoot. Okay.
It was funny, too, because the first double peel they tried, they had a little bit better chance to move the other red a tiny bit without doing what they ended up doing on the next double peel, where the rocks were too close together, and they had trouble getting rid of them both without disrupting the house. But there's a little break, a little mistake.
Can you point at anything, Linda, for this momentum shift?
It was what we mentioned a moment ago, Vic. It's just that the front end for the Lawton team haven't really performed those come-arounds quite as well as they did in the first half. And on the flip side, the Middaugh front end are making those shots. Just the positioning of rocks hasn't worked as well right now for Stefanie.
Okay. All right.
Just a little too deep, Vic, on a couple of those come-arounds to the button or the back of the button, and that really allows your opposition to get their next stone in a very good position.
7, 8, 8. Okay. Close line. 8. Yes! Whoa! Yes! Yes! 9. No line. Okay. That's okay.
Rubs off.
I've never sticking there, right?
Another update for you. LaRouche and Jennifer Jones in a 4-4 tie as they play in the 8th.
It's a draw for 3, I think, Vic.
And Jones was lying, and with a quick look, was lying 2 in the 4-foot, top and back, on the other side of the sheet. You can see Georgina Wheatcross saying, no, don't touch it, and Jill Officer backing right off. Yeah, this is a chance for 3. And the rub and roll too far, so it is just 2. Jones leads it, 6-4.
Yeah, I'm even thinking a bit more.
Once again, a nice
Just give me a bit
opportunity
more line and
for
move up.
Sherry Middaugh here to get the little hit and roll. You don't want to sit right there.
That last stone that Marlies threw had to be top of the 4-foot. She was a little strong, and then on top of that, they thought the line wasn't going to work, so they brushed it.
Whoa! 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 Yeah! Whoa! Yeah! Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
Oh, Lance. Shit.
Looking for the little flip and didn't get it.
Yeah, that's a break for Lawton, for sure.
What's that? Wow, but we had to go roll all the way because we only roll a fraction, then it's easier to double. But
Even if she rolled out the other way. May have jammed a little bit, so you had to be careful with the outside roll. So the inside roll was the play, just didn't get it.
Okay. About.
Now, Stefanie Lawton can get the hit and roll. Is she concerned about the way those reds are lined up?
She's just playing a little tap inside. Just tapping it back slightly, Vic, with back 8-foot weight.
Does she want to roll in behind and sit on the Tim, or does she want to
Back 4. Keep here, you're not shot. Back 4. Okay.
Like to roll a little bit for sure.
Yeah, you're right, Vic. Those two reds, top 12, top 8, could be moved into it.
Yeah.
So you would like a little protection behind your stone. One of the two reds.
No! 8, 9, no! Close! Close! No! Whoa! Close! Close! 9!
Not a thing from Bell or Singler now. Now they go.
Whoa! Yes! 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 Hard! Run! Hard!
That's nice. Now she has that backing.
Very good. Thanks. Very good.
Block it. Block it. Yeah.
So is there still a chance to get in there for Middaugh?
That's all right.
You can put her right on top of it. Certainly make it
I'm
difficult.
just giving her a deuce, right?
Okay, right here. Bring it here. We don't have much time to dilly.
I don't mind that, but will it drag?
Either call time or you...
Okay. You like this?
I don't
Wait.
know. I think
Heel?
you should call a time.
Heel.
This is a big shot because you can force him to 1 with this.
Okay, you want to call time?
Force them to 1 with that.
Which do you guys
Or do
like?
you want to play?
You make this, we might steal one. But we'll probably just be sitting there.
Come across.
I feel like just to draw right on
Okay.
top because it's the force to 1. If we get shot as straight,
Okay.
it's a good force. It's a pretty good force.
Okay, that's what we're doing. Let's use this time to throw. No, that sounds good, Pat.
Okay, this is where you drew. Oh, we just took that yellow.
And I was heavy, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
we need more ice. Yeah, we need to get by that center.
A good force. You know she can come on top.
It certainly is. There's a chance to get to the very pin, but that's line dependent. Anywhere in that top
So what do I
4-foot
need?
area.
Hot dot. Hot dot.
Coming
They
up
put it
towards
right
the
on
button.
pin, guys. Yep. But we got to make sure we get the angle.
Let's make it.
Hot dot.
Hot dot.
Can I have a little less, Kirsten? Little less, please. Little less. Okay, hot dot.
Sherry Middaugh, her last here in the 8th.
How much? 7. No. 7. No. Line on left for line. Whoa. Line. Yeah.
Laws and Cordina. Got the brush here, got the brush here. And she'll sit for shot stone.
Pretty nice spot.
Well, the numbers have changed. We felt that momentum switch. Well, yes, Sherry Middaugh has really brought the numbers up, and Stefanie Lawton's are going down. She's had some tough shots in the last couple of ends. And Sherry Middaugh with the edge right now at 84%.
Okay. Does that look good for ice? That's quite a bit less.
I think that's good though, Steph.
Okay.
Just quietly try and tap it through the little hole. Just tap it a touch on the outside.
Just tap this one.
Could score 2.
There.
Side of this.
Okay.
No.
That's a tough hole because you have to get exactly the right
a
angle
9.
to make it go through.
Hitting that stone on the button with any weight wouldn't do it, would it? It would basically stay there.
And kill your own,
It
too.
would, yeah, it would spin back, and that angle is not easy.
No, it sure is.
11.
So a quiet tap back through the hole for a possible 2. Now they call him off. Need it to break. Stay in close. Stay in close. Bell and Singler. Stay in close. Tap it through the hole.
Linda's absolutely right. That's a very difficult little shot. It's absolutely perfectly thrown, and a great call from this end on the line, Linda.
Great shot. I'm like, where is it? I said yes, there it is. I'm like, where is
The
it?
sisters come up with a couple.
How you doing? Hold up. I got a quick break. Stay right there, okay?
Next time, use the new JVC Averio. Easy to use, ready to go. With over 10 hours of DVD quality recording time and no need for tapes or discs.
Jen?
You'll never miss a moment. JVC Averio, the world's first hard drive camcorder.
Thunder. 120 decibels. Highway traffic. 70 decibels. Highway traffic inside a luxury sedan. 64 decibels. Inside the Ford F-150. 63. We keep thinking about tough because we want you to drive a Ford.
This is the famous Budweiser beer. We know of no brand produced by any other brewer which costs so much to brew and age. Our exclusive Beechwood aging produces the taste, the smoothness, and the drinkability you'll find in no other beer at any price. Bright, crisp, clean. This is Budweiser. This is beer.
Painting is a lot of work, but it can really be rewarding. It really helps to be a true value paint expert. With 900 colors and color made simple, we've made it even easier to get the right shade. So come on in and see what's shaking.
True Value. Help is just around the corner.
Purex Ultra, our thickest, softest Purex ever.
Please join me at the 2006 Men's World Curling Championship at the Songus Arena in beautiful Lowell, Massachusetts, April 1st through 9th. Besides watching the best curler in the world compete, there's a lot to do in Lowell. And Boston is only 30 minutes away. Tickets and hotel packages are available now. Call 888-WCC-2006 or visit us online. The 2006 World Men's Curling Championship, sweeping the world while brushing with history.
More updates for you from this 8th draw of women's play, and we'll start with Kelly Scott, 6-1. Jan Betker, 4-3, and this is Scott's last.
Vic, this week, this young lady has had an unbelievable touch. The red rock our viewers just saw in the rings was Kelly Scott's first one. Jan Betker had her in major trouble. She had to go wide, and she drew one in to the back of the button. Jan Betker had a chance to sit on top of it. She threw it a little bit outside. You'll see the yellow stone there. And Kelly Scott just duplicates the shot for 2 points. That's a touch.
And an 8-4 lead. Now on the other side of the Metro Center, Colleen Jones. And this is a hit for 2 as she trails Sherry Anderson. Both these teams, 3 wins and 4 losses. And we have one more round-robin draw, and it comes your way tomorrow afternoon here on TSN. She plays the draw and gets the 2 points and a pat on the back. As we return to our featured game here in this 8th draw, Sherry Middaugh.
Well, once again, the Middaugh team really have carried the last couple ends, but Sherry Middaugh just threw that one a little over through that last one and gave the young Saskatchewan skip a chance to make that shot. It was a tough one, but she made it. You can't give the good teams an opportunity, and that's what happened there. And tremendous shot by Stefanie Lawton to pick up the extra point, the control point. The plan for Sherry Middaugh was to hold them to one. They decided that, and she just came in too deep. Granted, the shot that she left was not an easy one, but there was a shot there for two, and she made it.
And we were just saying how impressed we are with Stefanie's ice calling and the type of weight to throw on those shots. It was absolutely the perfect weight to punch it through the hole and save the shooter.
You know, that's another one of the way of complimenting the ice makers, because the ice has just been so good, Linda. It's stayed consistent all week. So you're really, obviously, that team and Kelly Scott have got on a roll and got a feel for it, and that's why their records reflect it.
Live look at the game between Clybrink and Rizzo. 5-4, Clybrink leading, and line 2, top and back of the 4. Joanne Rizzo out of the Brent Curling Club in Brantford, Ontario.
Whoa, Cam, whoa, never. No. Check. Girl. Yes.
I don't need to tick the top one.
And it'll be a steal of 1 for Clybrink, looking to go to 5 and 3.
Where are we? 9. 8. No line.
Turnaround for Clybrink, isn't it, Linda? She was what, 1 and 3, I think, at one point?
She was, I think, Vic.
I'll just have to check, Vic.
Okay.
And if we're wrong, it was you that was wrong.
Yes, Vic, you're right. She won her first, lost the next 3, and has won 3 in a row leading up to this game.
Just off nose. What kind of weight? Firm is fine. Okay. Let's go.
This kind of thing often happens as the Lawton team is trying to really keep things clean. There's some nose hits and the rocks start to accumulate, and Sherry Middaugh has a little pocket she's starting to use. So you don't mind getting rid of more than one on these hits.
Yeah, there's too many stones accumulating in the house. Those all can work for Sherry Middaugh, and as you can see, she's playing the freeze.
Kirsten Wall.
Yeah, 6. 6. Hard, that line's great. Over there, 7. Let it move, let it move. 7. Let it move. Yeah.
Line only.
Right hard, guys, hard, quick.
Sorry.
I didn't quite get it there.
That was a mistake by the Brushers, and you heard them say they were sorry. This is the time of the game where you do start to see a little bit of slowing down in the house area. So Sherry Cordina said, I'm sorry, we thought it was there.
And that's been consistent all week, too. The 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th end of the evening draw has just a little bit flattened out.
Jammed it to the back.
We can freeze again. Yep.
Oh, okay. You wouldn't let me.
That's what we were just talking about a moment ago. The Lawton team was playing some hits, and it would have been nice to get rid of that one at the back, but just ended up having the rock jammed onto it.
Make sure. Line's okay. Let it work if you can. 6.
Some teams wouldn't be comfortable playing this way, Linda, but I suggest to you that Sherry Middaugh is one of those.
Playing the freezes and getting things going that way, she does like this kind of game.
Every inch. Whoa. Okay. Nice
Wait, Kirsten.
Shot.
Ray, you can imagine what their kitchen table is like, eh? Wait, Sherry just moving stuff around. I'll put the coffee cup over here and salt and pepper shaker.
Sorry, perfect weight. We could hide there, maybe. Try the kids.
We have our first final in this 8th draw. 8-4 the final. Kelly Scott is a winner over Jan Betker to go to 7-1. Betker now at 4-4 going into the final round robin draw. And I'm sure that's caught the attention of Stefanie Lawton. A win would keep pace.
And first place is a big deal, obviously, Vic, when you go right through to the final.
Looking for the double. Not quite. They're hoping to move it at least back to be sitting 1-2.
Okay. I guess we can't really go behind cover now.
Just about. Yeah, very close. That's right.
Okay.
One, hey? Oh.
That's good. Bit more. Bit more.
When you start to look at the losses as well, a 4th loss for Betker drops her, for the moment anyway, out of the mix with people like Sherry Middaugh, who has 3, and Shannon Clybrink also at 3 losses.
We can tap it to back 8. That's not bad either. Okay.
Control weight.
Little quiet. Control. Clean. Whoa. 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 Clean it. No. Whoa. Right off. Whoa. Curl, 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 curl.
Well, the double's there.
Normal.
I think she's a little nervous about trying it because of the other Yellowstone at the back. It looked to me like the call was the hit on the shot stone and roll in front of the other.
I like the hit and flop right in front of theirs.
Okay.
The doubles jamming.
You're absolutely right. That's what she's playing.
Yeah, right. Hit and stick, girls.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. Whoa. Yeah.
Final stone for Stefanie Lawton.
Yes! Okay. Okay, good shot. Okay, good shot. You're probably just inside double then. Call it fairly aggressive too. Yep. We can nose it though.
Oh, I don't like that. Like, I don't
The
know
one was
jam.
going out anyhow. If you moved it an inch or 2, you'd put
Control. Okay. Yeah.
I know why she was worrying about the back one, but you could still save the shooter by making the double. It just had to curl a little bit. You just ticked the back one.
And I think that's what Marlies was
Yeah,
trying to convince her, that once it was for sure not going to jam, they could have left it a little bit. Even if they just ticked it, as she mentioned, they would have been sitting 1-2. But Stefanie was nervous and said no.
And the concern about hitting it on the nose.
Well, jamming it. Concerned about jamming it.
But for Middaugh now, she needs to know if she's still shot stone, if she beats it. Is that what is her thought?
Yeah, she will be shot stone.
Just have to get it by the back one, Vic.
Can't hurt it. Clean. Okay. Good sweep.
Shot, Sherry.
2 red.
2 red it is.
2 red. I'm not going to release.
To tie it up 5-5, and
Oh, did it? Not.
Lawton will have the hammer
Oh, yeah.
coming home.
Okay. Good hand, girl.
All right, let's quickly go over to the game between Sherry Anderson and Colleen Jones. Both these teams at 4 losses. And Anderson leading by 2, 7-5 as they play the 10th. And Anderson with the hammer.
Yeah.
I want to tell you.
Pretty darn of epic proportions.
they certainly know what it means when this rock is removed. And Anderson beats Colleen. That puts them into that 5-loss territory, Vic.
Clean all the way. Clean. Yep. Yep. Yep.
So Jones will score the 1, but that's not enough. 7-6, the final.
Good game. Good luck. Good game. Good luck. Good game. Good luck. Yeah, you played well. Good game. Good luck.
Anderson to 4 and 4.
Good job, guys.
Jones to 3 and 5.
The Strauss Herb Company has sold over 1 million bottles of the original Strauss Heart Drops. And take it from me, Randy Furby, it's not because Heart Drops taste great. Take the taste test yourself. Strauss Heart Drops, available at your local health food retailer.
Remember when you had to travel to find yourself? You had to stand at the edge to feel alive. Dreams were something you chased after. Nothing's changed. And yet, everything's changed. The newly designed Ford Explorer. The adventure never ends.
All the way from the craftsmanship to the perfect pour. All the way from its introduction to becoming the #1 light beer in the world. All the way from an exacting brewing process to the easy drinking taste. All the way from the line to inside the club. All the way from the brewmaster to the bartender. When it goes down this smooth, make it a Bud Light. Smooth all the way.
Scott Towels is changing its name to Sponge Towels. Why would they do that? Sponge Towels. That's a good idea.
Scott Towels is changing its name to Sponge Towels. Now with powerful little sponge pockets.
Winning's about dedication. It's about a commitment to excellence. It's about passion, and if you don't really care, you just don't win.
Mondetta is a worldwide leader in apparel innovation. Like Canadians in curling, Mondetta understands its game. Canada's top curlers are making Mondetta their gear of choice.
Whatever the project, it's great to be working with the right tools. True Value's the best place to find those tools. Plus everyday answers for your everyday fix-ups. Come see us, and we'll help you get the job done right. True Value, help is just around the corner.
Never stop enjoying life. Strauss Herb Company products, available at health product retailers across Canada.
We're sweeping for line, just give her.
Welcome back to the Metro Center here in Halifax, the Canadian curling trials, as we quickly
See
go
the
to the
thing?
game between Marie-France LaRouche and Jennifer Jones. Jones with a 6-5 lead. But it is, as we look at that house, you see that red stone. That is LaRouche lying 1. That's the tying point.
Jennifer's just playing a draw here, trying to draw to the, get more of the forefoot with the wide out turn.
Line's good.
She had both sides of the
Line's
ice
great,
to play the draw, but felt that this was the side she could best of all. She could come to the back of her own stone and get a little bit.
Little rub and a roll in to grab more, and she does.
Well thrown stone by the skip from Manitoba.
So make the final 7-5. Jones improves her record to 4-4. And Marie-France LaRouche still looking for win number 1.
Thanks,
Good game, good luck.
Thank you.
Well, TS Ren brings you all 4 rounds of the Target World Challenge from Thousand Oaks, California. First round coverage begins tomorrow, Thursday, at 3 p.m. Eastern, noon Pacific, the PGA Tour on TSN. So it's coming to an end here, this 8th draw of women's play in a 5-5 tie.
Heel weight.
And Stefanie Lawton, with the hammer coming home, has already seen Kelly Scott win. So Lawton knows she needs a win to keep that first place tie.
Whoa.
Now, we talked about the fact that the Lawton team was maybe not playing as well in the second half as the first. We also just saw Andrea Laws make a very nice shot, and she had struggled quite a bit in the first part of this game. So that's the shift of momentum we were talking about at the front end. The Middaugh team was really coming on strongly.
Line's good, just a 2. 2, nice 2. Well, let it work.
The Middaugh stone in the button area that is shot rock. The stones in front of it are overlapped.
And once again, the Lawton stone got too deep, and as you mentioned, Linda, a great come around by Andrea Laws.
Okay, whoa.
So looking to steal. Middaugh has one covered on the button.
Gonna try it. Touch the guard, that's fine. I can't see enough, I don't think, Steph. Okay. I can't barely see any. Okay. Where? 3/4 here. I need big weight. Yep. Roll it off, Sherry.
Not a lot of time left.
Yep. Whoa!
They're trying to run it straight back, play the big weight so that if they happen to hit it solidly, it will spill.
Hard, Sherry. Good shot. Okay, that's good.
Her first thought was to try and slice the shot rock out, but the word came from the other end that I just can't see anything.
Line's
So
good.
make her throw another good guard.
Just clean then. Can't touch center. Whoa, no. Line's fine, over and off. Over and off. Let it sit, let it sit.
Stop. Okay, over.
How long is that? Do you want to try it again? Oh yeah, it's pretty long.
With a nice guard.
That rock on the button is in a perfect spot with those overlapped stones. At the moment, Stefanie has nothing. She needs to get some way to get at the button.
No. Clean it. Okay, that's good, Marlies.
Would have liked to got that run back in some fashion just to get those rocks at the top of the 8-foot moved around so she'd have a shot to draw if nothing else. But now, Linda, you're right. She's got nothing.
What's that?
Yep. Okay, so what do we want? 20. 15 to 20.
Line's good. Well, if you can.
Sherry Middaugh on the first skip stone.
We need to go.
In position to steal.
Line's good. Yep.
And what a big win that would be for her if she could
Okay, well, then, that's good.
pick up the win and stay at 3 losses.
Nice shot, Jerry.
And with the importance of all these games, you can see Sherry Anderson is already a winner. She's 4-4. A Middaugh loss would bring her in, you see. Let's bring those teams back.
The top one? Yeah.
Gotta move those top two.
Saw Kathy King there.
Wave?
She's the fifth player, former Canadian champion.
You know what we need to do? We need to
out of Edmonton.
Roll our shooter over about 2 feet.
Bob Miller has come down to
So
add
what
his opinion.
They got to make a move on the two stones on top of the 8-foot, Linda, I think.
So you can play that with good board weight.
Board weight.
Okay. They've got a great chance. That guard did not go where they needed it to go for the Middaugh team.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jennifer Jones, a winner, 4 losses.
Okay.
These are the stones here that you have to make a, you heard him talk, you've got to make a play on those.
No, I need.
We want to roll the
I
like
want
here.
that.
Yeah,
I want
3/4.
Try and get the, maybe
I
even
want
get
that
the
with
shooter,
okay?
Yeah.
the shooter out in this area here, get this going here.
Yep.
It'll go over that way. This will go that way, obviously. But you got to move on. You got to make a move on those, otherwise you have no way of getting in. And if the shooter sits in a position, at least you'll have some kind of a shot off of it.
Does that look like enough to you? Yeah, that's board, not half.
Yeah.
We should be good. Let's go, girls.
Yeah. No. Control. No. Whoa. No. Whoa. No. Control. Whoa. No.
Shingler on the left, Bell on the right. They've done nothing so far. Trying to get those stones off the top of the 8.
She wanted to save that shooter, but she wanted to move the yellow too.
Now a live look at the game between Clybrink and Rizzo.
He wanted to save the shooter, Vic.
Clybrink leading 6-4.
Lead only. Go, go, go. Go, it's done.
Rizzo
Hard and to curl. Go,
has
go,
the
go.
hammer.
Hard line. Hard line. Hard line. Hurry. Hard. Every inch. Go, go, go. Hard.
Middaugh's using her second time out.
What's that? Sit on top of ours. Follow it. If you don't...
I think if we don't place it, she...
Somehow Rizzo's got to get 2, and she'll call a timeout.
Yeah, I like this.
They had to stop that just a couple inches
Double
shorter.
gets it, eh? Get more? Yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
We can't touch center.
But why not? Like, we can leave her a little... Well, I guess not, eh?
No, I mean, if you're touching center, you're wasting the gap.
Yeah.
We can just approach center.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not the end of the world if it's touching it, but...
2, you think? Just the 2? Yeah, I had 29.
The big thing there, Lou, I think, is that the shooter disappeared.
Just the 2? Yeah.
If you kept the shooter in
don't
play.
want quite at that center, though.
Well, the good thing is there's a Yellowstone there. I
No.
guess the question is whether you can play the other turn and get to
Okay,
the
let's
face
make
of that red rock and tap it a little bit. With the length of the guard, I think you still may have the other side available.
You got to move it, though.
No, same thing. Line's the most important thing.
There's the rock right behind it.
My split? 25.
And it all depends on the separation there, whether you can move it far enough.
I don't know.
Line's good. Lots of line.
Both the same. Both the
We're
same
in
at
it.
2. Good.
Whoa. Not yet.
Gonna have to finish it hard.
Toes
Toes win.
Yep. Yep. Hard. Yep. Yep. Hard. Okay, good. Great shot.
That's good.
Well, right now, Middaugh has the point to steal the win here in 10.
No. That's not there, Marlene. I don't think so. It's not there.
No. Because you have to throw this turn at it.
And they've called their last time out with less than a minute to play.
No.
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 Just double
So
tap.
tap the red up.
I don't know if you tap it, like you can run it in there. Like you got 2 yellows and toes.
Yeah.
Like
But,
whatever weight you feel comfortable
yeah.
You can throw forward.
You can go with a capper. You can run that in there.
Meanwhile, Clybrink and Rizzo.
Hit that rock on the nose.
Okay. Okay.
Rizzo needs to get in to score 2. Is she playing a really thin in-off here off the stone, off the top 12 to get that stone off the button?
I thought she was playing the double, Vic.
Is she? Okay.
I'm not sure.
All right.
Outside, hey? Yeah. Okay. Normal. Yep.
And she won't get it. Clybrink will steal the 1 and win it. 7-4 the final. Go to 5 and 3. And Rizzo takes herself out of it. She's 2 and 6.
So I guess they had to look at it and decided the separation between the red and the yellow is just not enough to make the tap. So they're going to play the guard onto the yellow in the house. Very tough shot to get the angle on these 2 stones to then go onto the shot stone.
Almost a nose hit.
Yes! Yes!
Gotta get that stone off the button in a 5-5 tie. Run it back, and we'll, just missed it the other way, picking it off. But it'll be Sherry Middaugh who picks up the steel win. 6-5 the final. Middaugh now goes to 5 and 3. And Lawton drops out of first place. Her record is now 6 and 2, meaning Kelly Scott is all alone in first place. And that hurts the other teams, of course, because now you've got a 1 loss, a 2 loss, and 2 teams at 5 and 3. Middaugh and, of course, Shannon Clybrink is also at 5 and 3. So 4 losses, not out of it yet. But it's going to be more difficult for them, and they're going to need some help on the final day of round-robin play on Thursday.
The 2005 Tim Hortons Canadian Curling Trials on TSN are brought to you by Tim Hortons Limited Canister and Mug